We are on here. Look, we are so excited because we are launching our very next transformation program. It's going to be 21 days and it's called Creating a Blank Me. The blank you get to fill in. Whatever it is and whoever it is that you want to be as you step into this new year, that's exactly what this is. So the blank could be creating an abundant you, a stronger you, a bolder you, a more unapologetic you, a leaner you, a fitter you, a badass you. I don't know what your fill in the blank is. It can be whatever it is that you want. But we put this together because we said at the end of the day, when you start into this new year, you're almost like starting with a blank canvas again. And when you start from a blank canvas, you have the opportunity to make it and design it and create it to be whatever it is that you want. And that's what we get to do for ourselves. So in this next 21-day program, we of course are going to hit with the fitness. So creating what type of like physical body do you want to start to step into? For some people, it's more flexibility. For some people, it's more strength, leaning, toning, whatever. But that outer physical body is going to start with the inner. So we're going to be working on, of course, on the fitness side of it. So we're going to have some phenomenal workouts, everything from dance to HIIT to circuit training to cardio drumming, both online and for those you guys that are local, you can hop on in person. Some of the classes will be live. Some of them are going to be a guide where you have videos that you can watch. Of course, if you are local to any of our locations, you have the ability to be able to come in. And so it's helping you create that fitness routine that works for you. Oftentimes we go into this flow of like, we are about to like jump into the new year. I'm going to work out 5-6 days a week. If that doesn't work for your life right now, then just don't. But let's figure out what does work for you, where you can be consistent, what does make sense for you. I was telling somebody I've never been a huge at-home workout person until my schedule. Sometimes that's all I could get in. So sometimes you get to do the things that you know fuel yourself, even if it's not your favorite. You can find your joy. And if you've ever been on a live workout class with us, you know we keep it lit. Of course, nutritionally. So we're really going to be focusing in on food that fuels you, not that depletes you. So this is not about some strict deprivation diet. This is really about, let's start to really look at the type of foods that actually help you feel better. I always tell people, eat something and then check in with yourself an hour later. How do you feel? How is it? Did it give you energy or do you feel tired? Did it make you feel life or do you feel a little bloated? And that actually is true both of foods that are healthy in general for some people, but maybe it doesn't work for your body. And that's what we really get to tap into, because if we shift our mindset about the way that we look at food, everything changes. And I share this genuinely because for me, and I've shared this so often, for many years of my life, I battled with an eating disorder, and my relationship with food was extremely toxic, beyond emotional eating, crazy, stupid binge eating, just eating to flush out emotions, just so many different things. And my relationship with food was just like, it was awful. It was almost like all I could think of. I was always thinking about eating, and then I was always thinking about how negative I felt about the things that I was eating when I would go on these crazy binges, and it was just awful. And so when you can shift your relationship with food, so much starts to change, and you start to look at food as like your fuel. You start to look at it as a place of like, you want to put the things in your body that makes it feel amazing. So that's a huge part of it as well. And then of course the accountability. We have some of the most phenomenal team. I call them my tribe, my family, coaches, but we're also in this with you. So sure, if you want to call me a coach, that's phenomenal. I always tell people I'm an accountability partner because we're rocking this thing together. As I'm growing and learning and fueling myself, I get to do that right alongside with you. So we have an online platform where we share good, bad, and ugly in this group. We get real, raw, and honest, share the good days, the bad days, the tough days, weekly accountability and touch base calls. We're going to be doing a lot more workshops inside of this program, digging deeper inside of really looking into chakras and breath work and yoga and meditation and journaling and releasing. And at the end of the day, if we can lay the foundation of who we want to create, the creation of that also means that we got to look a little bit deeper in the inside to get to what it is that we want in all facets of our life. And really, this program, we're really going to be tapping into the different pillars of wellness, which is not just the physical and the nutritional, but the financial, the mental, the spiritual, all of those things across the board. We're going to having so many different workshops, and I'm just excited about this because it's something we always like to put things in place that we need. Like the coaches came together and we said, what do you need? What do you need? What do you need more of? Where do you need support? I had to look deep inside myself, and I keep sharing this. Like I was coming out of this season and out of this year where I'm like, I was losing Morgan a little bit, losing sight of like what thrives me, losing sight of like what makes me vibe high, losing sight of who the F I am, losing sight of like who and what is it that I want to be able to do on this earth, on this planet, just the things that ignite me and light me up. And part of that is going back to the basics of clearing myself out and getting really clear on my nutrition, getting really clear on my fitness, getting really clear on my morning and my nighttime routine. We're going to be talking a lot about that. Your morning is set up at night. The things you do at night sets up your morning. What you do and don't eat at night sets up your morning. How much sleep you get sets up your morning. The things and the way that you lay out your day sets up your morning. And we're going to be talking so much about that. So I really wanted to come on here and share this because some of you guys have done programs with us before, and we're excited to continue. Some of you all, you've done one before, but it's been a minute. All I can say is this is not going to be like what you've experienced in the past. And those of you that are brand new, you're getting the 5.10.0 version of us as a group and as a team and as a coach, one-on-one accountability, really digging deeper inside of this stuff, because when this stuff is good, the fitness, the nutrition, all of that just becomes secondary and natural and a part of who it is that we get to create. And I'm excited to see what every single one of us and who we are going to become as we step out of this program. They're going to be 2 back-to-back 21-day programs. We have a reset break in between, and then we go right into it. So if you're interested, click the link, fill out the interest form so that you can get on our VIP list to get all the details, everything as you need to get registered. We're having a launch call that's going to have all the details. You'll get to meet some of the team, the tribe, the coaches, everything, ask questions. But we're ready. I know I'm ready. I'm excited because I need this. And my thing is, anything that I need, there's at least got to be one other person that needs it as well. So tap in. Don't let this be the year that you let your excuses stop you. Life is going to life whether we like it or not. Your job is going to require things of you whether you like it or not. Your family, your kids, the world. It's always going to be something. But if you're not good, you can't be good to other people. You can't pour out from an empty cup. So it's not being selfish to take something that you get to dig deep in. It's actually being self-full, filling up yourself so that you have more to give, more to flow, more in all areas of your life. So you walk out of this being like, dang, I did that and I created a blank me, whatever you want to fill your blank in. So fill out the link. Let's go. We are not playing around this program. I'm going to tell you right now, if you're one of those people that you're like, oh, I just want to get an ab, this isn't the program for you. You want to just lose a couple of pounds, this is not the program for you. But if you are wanting and willing to just do the work mentally, physically, spiritually, to shift, to change, to get real raw, some of the beautiful parts and some of the ugly parts that we get to appreciate and be grateful for, and lock arms with phenomenal people and have an amazing time doing it. We are going to have some fun. We have so much in store for you guys. This is it. Tap the link. Let's go.